Alright, shalom, shalom. Alright, first and foremost, if I get started, I'm gonna give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Hakodash. I want to say double honor to our elders like Great Apostle, Great Millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being great example to Israel. Alright, man, and the elect. And I want to say peace and blessings to the hopefully elect in the four corner, pursuing the truth and sincerity. Alright, that great song that you brought in the box just come with a quick lesson. Alright, in the spirit of power, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai. As you can see, the wicked, alright, is consistent, all right, in his will of the Heavenly Father, all right, into what I be known as his blessing is bearing that sword, all right. As you can see and know, when you read and understand the scriptures through prophecy, he was given a blessing in the book of Genesis, all right, and understand that that blessing is being played out on earth now in today's times, all right, as we continue to watch prophecy unfold. All right. And this video is a young man was shot at 90 times, all right, by the police, unarmed. All right. And when you get into this article, it's his baby mama set him up. You know what I'm saying? His baby mama set him up, man. And that's crazy. You know, but here it is. This is blessing. You know, that's why the Edomites not fit to rule, because they not a righteous judge. You know, they don't have the spirit to discern, all right, matters, all right, because they emotional. You know, they don't think logical. You know, really they don't reason it with the laws that was set according to the scriptures. All right. So I'm gonna give him play a little video. I hope you brothers and sisters be edified while I lay the law down, man. Go to the bullpen. In the bullpen today, we have a survivor of significant police misconduct and his attorney. Oh yeah, and also this is only for education purpose use only. First speech by use. You know. This story earlier during the week as an update and to remind you of the horror of one man being shot at damn near 100 times by the police. Here it is. As you can see, he's shooting out the window. He's shooting out the window, man. And all these shots is being fired at the Jake. And when you just look at it, but he's shooting out the window. He ain't even got a fucking target. He just shooting. You know, this what it means that he buried the sword in vain and not in vain. He's shooting. You know. Like I say, like I say, he supposed to agree with him. That's why the scripture say agree with thy adversary quickly. Because you don't know what caused him, because they going to speak on it as if he had reported himself to the police department. You know? So, let me put some more. It's a damn shame. We have Jonathan Strickland, father of two. The brother supports wildlife, has been a leader advocate. We have his attorney, DeWitt M. Lacey. This has been something our viewers have been angry about just as well as me. Before we start with the attorney, Jonathan, I have to say, brother, I have to ask, what was going through your mind when bullets were simply flying inside of your vehicle?
Honestly, I thought I was going to die. I mean, your life flashes, before your eyes. You feel the pain, the heat. your skin, of your muscle tissue just searing. And I just remember the pain and just thinking of my children. You know, at the time, my youngest son was not born, and all I could think of was wanting to meet him, wanting to get back to my oldest son, Jedediah. And it's a miracle that I'm here, but all I could think of was just wanting to get back to him.
He says it's a miracle, you know, understanding through the scriptures, all right, the issues of death belong to Yahweh Shema Shah. So it was the Spirit of the Lord that kept him alive without getting hit. You know what I'm saying? But as we continue on in Babylon, it's gonna get worse and worse. See, this is gonna become a common thing. You know, Jay getting shot, Jay getting killed on a ramno basic, what you call it? How you say it? Random basic. That's how it's gonna be. All right. So this just on the beginning. All right. Or these times the fashion approach was called Jacob Trouble, man. All right, which is the great and dreadful day of Yahweh Shema Shah to bring judgment upon his people. You know, and with the wicked.
My children.
Attorney Lacy, can you give us the contextualization of what transpired that led the police to shoot at one person damn near 100 times, unarmed and no threat to law enforcement?
Absolutely, Dr. Richie, and thanks for having us on here. What happened right before this shooting were these officers were informed by Mr. Strickland's ex-wife that Mr.
See, look, they was informed by his ex-wife. You see? So the nigga wife set him up, man, to have him killed, so to speak. He could have got killed. Now it would have been in her conscience because here it is. Look what she did.
Strickland intended on coming to the police station and shooting up all the police and having this monstrous shootout with law enforcement.
You see that? So his wife called the police department and said that he was going to come up there and basically kill all them. So here it is. That's why these women's got to go. Matter of fact, let me start with that, man. This is Michael 7-10, man. That's why these women got to go, man. All right, set the man up for the motherfucking kid, and they got kids together. You know, they got kids together, man. Set the man up, man, because he probably don't want to be with her. You know what I'm saying? Or he didn't do what she wanted him to do, or he ain't bound down, and, you know, somebody, he ain't putting up with her bullshit. That's why these women got to go, man. You know, it ain't all women, because you got some, all right, that's starting to come back into the orders and the obedience of the scriptures. But it's the majority, man. Not the minority, it's the majority of these women's out here. All right, in that Babylon hoochie mama spirit, man. You know, you got a lot of them out here. This is Micah 7-10. It said, then she, that is my enemy. Still, a lot of women is our enemy, man. All right, they out here to take us, all right, from off our course, to you know, to make us strive away and depart from the Lord, man. You know, a lot of women is our enemy, all right, in these times. It says she shall see it. What she gonna see? She gonna see the prophecy being fulfilled. She gonna start seeing prophecy come to pass. And what's gonna happen? And shame shall cover her. So she gonna be ashamed, all right, in that day that what we've been speaking, all right, because certain men have women that left them in the truth, you know what I'm saying, then did them wrong in the truth. And when time comes, everything that man been telling her, guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna come to pass. And she gonna be shamefaced. You know what I'm talking about? And like, hey, Lord willing, man. You know, Lord willing, we be not confounded in the saying that we are speaking in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah. All right? And it says, shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh thy power? My eyes shall behold her, right? Now she shall be trodden down like the miles of the street. And that's when the Lord gonna let the so-called white man roll on her like 18-wheelers. All right? You know, then when the Lord gonna allow Esau to roll on them, man. You know, you women's not exempt, all right? And you 2/3 niggas, you simp, you niggas not exempt, man. There was a judgment coming for you niggas, man. All right? Let me play the video.
And so they were definitely amped up. But they had seen before they engaged with Mr. Strickland that he was unarmed. They had a drone come out private survey. They can see
that. They say they seen him. See? They seen him, but it's the woman. Remember, the woman and Eve is co-hands together, man. The woman and Eve like peanut butter jelly, cereals and milk. All right, that's the woman. That's the woman and the serpent, man. You know, the key with the lock. That's the woman and the serpent. They co-hands together, man. All right. So let me grab this precept. I ain't really want to make this too long. You know, I'm on my break and shit. This is Romans 13:4. But let me start at 3. It said, "For the rulers are not a terror to good works, but to do it, but to the evil, to who? To the wicked of Israel, man." All right. Remember, King Solomon had prayed. King David. All right. Hide me from thy sword. Hide me from the wicked, which is thy sword. I mean, here's the whooping stick. All right. The Lord is using the so-called white man, man. All right. He said, but to the evil, without then not be afraid of the power of who? Yahweh Shema Shah, man. All right. Because it had not been evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it. So this very act that we had watched on this clip, the Lord orchestrated that. You know, the Lord orchestrated that. It said, do that which is good. Thou shalt have praise of the same. So you have to be you have to be a righteous individual. And how can you do good? By rehearsing the righteous acts, doing what pleases not to the Lord, and not going and believing in your own vain thoughts, your vain opinion, your vain mind, as you can do what you want to do and say what you want to say or act how you want to act. No, nigga, you can't do that. All right, because there's certain laws that's in place. Therefore, what goes around comes around. See, that's the power in the trick bag of Yahweh Shema Shah that he placing these our enemies in. Because what they doing and done unto us is gonna be done unto them. All right, but if we buck up against it, then how can that judgment be shown upon them? So we have to fall in the act of we just servants. You know, whatever they do unto us. All right, guess what? Let them do it. Because guess what? We're going to be justified. All right? So it says, for he is the minister of the Most High to thee for good. So it's in the Lord, all right, plans that he set this devil up. When you go into Proverbs 16:4, he created all things for himself, yea, the wicked for the day of evil. All right? So we understand who ruling the wicked. So this is time that he finna come down having great wrath because he had nothing but a short time, but he buried not the sword in vain, man. We just saw he shot Jacob 90 times. He shot this nigga 90 times. It's more than one gun going off. All right? But he said, for he is the minister of the Most High to thee for good, right? But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid. So if you out here being a nigga, a thought, you know what I'm saying? You're not serving the Most High to the best of your ability. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing in the spirit. Hey, that's what who coming down with great wrath is for 2/3 of our people, man. Plain and simple. All right? It's not for us. That's why the Lord said, fear not. You know what I'm saying? Fear not, because these things got to happen, but we're not going to be caught in it. All right? Psalms 91:10. We're not going to be caught in it. We're going to see it, you know, but we're not going to take that action. That's why I say it's better to suffer for righteous than evil doing. All right, it said, be afraid, for he buried not the sword in vain, for he is the minister of the Most High, and revenge to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. You see, so that's why the Lord set this devil up. All right, so understand that's why it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power. So you want to have your mind right. You want to fear Yahweh Shema Shah because he can bring this devil down on you at any time. You know, at any time. You see? Because he here for what? For the evil. Because when you go into Proverbs 16:9, let me grab that real quick. Proverbs 16:9, I think it's 9. Or it might be, I think it's 9. Yeah, it's 9. It says, a man's heart, no, it's not 9. It's 11. No, it ain't 11. 7. It said, when a man way pleases the Lord Yahweh, he make even his enemy to be at peace with him. You see that? So it's only for those that do wicked, all right, that's who the so-called white man coming after of. It's spiritual, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see Jay getting shot down in the street and certain things happening to Jay. Why? Because they doing wickedly. They doing evil. All right? Even though we being persecuted for wrongdoing, the Lord always making the escape route for us, man. You know? He ain't gonna put us to the trouble, especially not no stuff like that. You know? So, play a little more video.
He had nothing in his hands besides his phone and his water. They gave him no commands to stop or halt. They only acted very aggressively and violently and unconstitutionally, I would add.
Ain't no constitution. Ain't no rights. We have no rights here. You know? We have no rights. That's why it say, agree with our adversary quickly. We have no rights. So we have to play the best part we can, all right, in this society until the Lord come back and avenge us. Because the vengeance belongs to Yahweh Shema Shah. All right? So, with that, hey, Lord willing, y'all brothers, sisters edified. Next time, Shalom, Baba Baraka Akim, hey, DTA, baby.